Hi there, English 101 students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg. I hope your Monday is going well. And I know I've been getting some messages. There's a little bit of confusion, understandably, about the lack of a module for Unit 7. So again, there is no new module this week because you're working on the very final task of completing Research Essay 3. Now, I wanted to take the opportunity to review some things about Research Essay 3 and also take a look at opposing viewpoints and kind of stress the importance of what you're doing and preparing for the essay. So I have set up, as you can see, in our Blackboard page, and I'm going to go back to Module 6 for just a moment because it's in Module 6 that you'll get a link to opposing viewpoints. So I want to go ahead and click this to open it up, and this will bring you to the databases page. And to get access to opposing viewpoints, I'm going to go ahead and click General Research, and just below you'll find a link for opposing viewpoints. Now, please be aware that it's already registered through my account, so it's going to roll me right in, but you might have to sign in. If you don't get instant access, you'll just use your KCTCS username and password. And then from there, you're going to scroll down the page to where it says Society and Culture. And of course, last week you had the opportunity. I'm in a review process. I should have those finished actually this evening to get your topic approved. Once you're approved, what you're going to want to do is begin finding sources for the essay. So I'll review the assignment sheet in just a moment. Remember that abortion, pornography, and marijuana are 3 topics that you are not to choose for the essay. Everything else is negotiable. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to pick a topic at random. I'll just scroll down and I'll choose human trafficking. I'm going to choose that one since it's just recently updated. Now, all the information you're going to need, it can be located in opposing viewpoints. How much information is going to vary depending on the topic. But for this particular topic, I'm just using human trafficking as an example. And remember, your topic does need to be a real world issue that can that you could choose an aspect of that you can make debatable. Now, if you're choosing a topic like human trafficking or on the assignment sheet, I also chose looked at child abuse as an example. It's not really so much being for or against, but it might be more of what can be done to help. So with an issue like human trafficking, it'll be like more of what you can do to help. You can scroll down and you can see, well, first of all, to get familiar, you want to click the read more of the overview because that is the particular aspect that'll just kind of open the door and let you know a little bit about what the topic's about. Now note that no matter what source you're looking at, down here at the bottom, you have the actual source citation. So you can click to select and then copy paste it for your works cited page. Go back again a couple units, you did some review with MLA documentation, as that's a requirement on the essay as well. But there are different kinds of sources in opposing viewpoints. There are featured viewpoints, academic journals, and by the way, these are all, even though they are copyrighted pieces, as a student, you have free access to all of the source information. This in particular was a academic journal that I just clicked in. There are primary sources, viewpoints, infographics, the latest of which for this topic was a couple years ago. Try to keep your information within the past 5 years, but if you have to go back a little further, we can certainly work with it. News articles, magazines, statistics, so on and so forth. So remember that it's all linked. So if you want to click on it, just click on it. But a lot of your time this week is going to be spent researching, sort of building the case for your thesis and your point of view. So you want to have a debatable thesis that can, again, these topics may not always be for or against, but that presents itself as a what can you do type of scenario. So I wanted to go over this, and I didn't put this video out last week because I wanted to kind of change tactics. I didn't want to assign any new work this upcoming week since it's going to be busy building towards the final essay, and so I didn't want to heap up on the workload. But that is opposing viewpoints. And again, I'm asking you not to go into Google or places like that, but stick within opposing viewpoints to find your information. And no matter what topic you're choosing, it's all linked. So you might even, again, maybe you're looking at body image, and you can sort of click and look at articles and sources there. Or maybe, again, going back, you might be looking at, I'm trying to find another topic here, sharing economy, and the same kind of thing. You'll find the information as it is presented. By the way, in the opposing viewpoints, notice the options that you can do once you click on an article. I'll just click on one. You can, over at the top, you can learn how to cite it. You can send it to your email. You can download it. You can print it. You got all these different options. You could change the text to increase font size. You can listen to it. All of these things, which I think is really helpful. All right, I'm going to stop share because the next thing I want to do is just very quickly touch base to the assignment sheet. And remember, this is the last assignment for our class. And so here's a look at the assignment sheet. Remember, again, the topics that are off limits, you've already should have theoretically chosen a topic. I'll be working to approve those coming up shortly. Provide a persuasive stance. You essentially just want to follow the assignment sheet carefully. Keep track of all sources. Now, you need at least 3 sources, but don't use any more than 4. So I think that's important to keep in mind. You also need MLA documentation, which means you need a works cited page. But remember, that information is provided to you at the end of each source. Now, the essay is the only assignment that's left under class. It is due August 3rd. That is Wednesday of next week. It's going to be due that night. And so again, no new module this week because you're going to get the opportunity to keep working through the essay. Which kind of brings me to my last point. I wanted to share with you sort of a timetable that I think you'll find helpful as you're working on the assignment this week. So let me put that up on the screen, and I can expand this to blow it up a little bit as well. Basically, through Wednesday of this week, what I'd recommend you do is just work to gather research. And you don't have to follow this timetable. It's just one that I thought would be helpful. This is unfortunately where the crunching of summer, you're really going to feel it since we're getting so close to the end. Remember, we're taking what is traditionally a 16-week class, and we've crunched it down to 8 very stealthy weeks. So normally this would be in a 16-week semester, a 3 to 4 week process, and it's been about a 2-week process for us. So it makes it kind of difficult. So take the next couple days to gather your research, find sources that you will use to build support for your thesis stance. And then I've pretty much kind of put Thursday the 28th through Tuesday the 2nd. It gives you almost a week to work to compose the essay. Now, if you need an extra day or so to research, you could take it. This is just a suggested timetable. But if you work it this way, it gives you some time to compose the essay. And you could break up your writing into chunks so you're not having to kind of write it all in one setting. And then I would save the Wednesday that the essays due. By the way, module 7 will open up on probably around Friday of this week, which will give you the opportunity to begin the essay submission process. That's where you'll find the submission forum. But I would take Wednesday the 3rd to proofread. You'll have until 11:59 p.m. that night to submit the essay, so I'll give you a little bit of time. Let me say too that I do anticipate some questions. So if you have questions as you're working, please feel free to email me. You can use the inbox feature in Blackboard as well. I know this is a tough process. I'll be sending out some more information as we move through the week as well that will help you as you're working. But I did want to share this information with you, post this video to let you know I'm here to be encouraging to you as you're working on a very difficult last essay to wrap up the summer session. All right, I'm going to stop share. Let me know if I can help you, and just hang in there. I know it's tough. It's a tough last assignment, but I will be reviewing the process of your topic selection this evening. I'll get that posted. That way you can jump right into the researching of your essay. If you have any questions at all, reach out, hang in there, and let me know if I can help you. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Take care.